Welcome to the connection demonstration video for integrating Kim with the MYOB AccountWrite. In this video, I'm going to show you the process in which an invoice can be created within Kim. It will then flow into MYOB. A payment will be then applied against the invoice as a partial. The partial will come back to Kim, and then finally the remainder will be paid, and that remainder will also be applied against the invoice in Kim, marking the entire invoice as paid. This will take place after having imported both products and customers from MYOB into Kim as well. They are in their own independent integrations and are handled separately to this, but full customization on what can be included and so on and so forth, and some other filtering to allow it to be a bit easier. What I'm doing here is creating a test invoice. So a test invoice to Mild, which has come from MYOB in the first place, and we set the address. You can potentially set some of these other fields, but in the default setup they won't flow across. So note, I have not yet clicked the send to client box. This is because that's the trigger to actually send it to MYOB. Since we haven't got any products or services, now's not a good time to actually send it. So if we just add in a product, let's get 3 of them at a price of $120 each, and it is each. So 3 large coolers at $120 each with a GST of 10%, for a total of $396. So this invoice is now ready to go. So we click send to client, and it will then head over to Mild in a few moments. Back in MYOB, we'll hit the sales register and we'll be able to see the invoice that was just created. $396 created on the 18th. So this is the one we just created, and we open it up and we can see the line items. 3 items of item number 100, the price of $120 each, for a total of $360 with a tax of $36. So there you go, invoice right there. So then it can be printed, posted, mailed, whatever the process is on your end, and now we can make individual payments against it. So as you'll be aware, you can make a payment of any amount, but since we are going to show you the partials, I will show you exactly that. So it's going to be applied against the invoice we've just created, $300, with a remaining balance of $96 that will be paid later. So we just record that and press OK here, and now the payment will make its way over to Kim. Back in Kim, we can see that this invoice is now marked as partially paid, with the balance due being $96. So the payment has come through quite successfully and has been applied directly against this invoice. So now if we go and do the remainder, it too will come through. So let's do that now. Final $96. Apply to this one. It's already applied, so that's fantastic. And we just go record. Done. So that payment's now been applied. Now that the payment has been handled within MYOB, come back to Kim and just refresh. We'll see that the invoice has been now marked as fully paid. $396 has been allocated to it, and the payments come fully through. So that shows the entire process of an invoice being paid or created within Kim, partially paid and then fully paid within MYOB, and those payments applied directly against the invoice in Kim as well.